bit hours for you. This is a song from my second album, Multiply, and it goes like this. If you've been to see me play before, thank you very much for coming again. But for the people in here that have never seen me play live ever, I just want to explain what I'm doing with my feet here. This thing at my feet is called a loop station. Everything you hear tonight is completely live. There's no backing track whatsoever. It's all made live on the spot. It's controlled with my feet, and at the end it's deleted, and it will not be the same at the next gig. The way that it works is you press record like this, then when you press play, it plays back. Then you can add layers on top of it like this. Adds a layer on top. I want to do a lot of that. I like your sign. The next song I'm going to play, I wrote when I was 18 years old. And when I was 18 years old, I was playing in pubs around London. And when I say pubs, rooms that weren't usually rooms that you would hear music in, so when music was in that room, if there were people in the room, they would be angry that there was music in the room because they were there to catch up with their friends, not to listen to a fat ginger kid singing songs. And when I went in to play this song, most of the time people had their backs to me. And I thought it was something to do with me and something to do with the song, and I just thought the song just wasn't good enough. But then the more and more that I played, the more people started turning around and paying attention. And after a while, people started coming to concerts that I was putting on myself. And then after a while, this song became a hit in the United Kingdom. And then it became a hit across Europe. And then it became a hit in Australia and New Zealand and Asia and South America. And then there was a conversation about coming to the United States and Canada. And, you know, as a landmass, I mean, Canada is huge. It's huge. If you look at the UK is like this big, Canada's like this big. So if you think you can make a hit single in this place, and then you look at a place that's this big like Canada is, I thought it would be a tall order. And anyway, I came over here with a band called Snow Patrol. I was opening up with Snow Patrol. And I come to this concert. And the reason I'm saying this before this song is I can still close my eyes and remember playing it to empty rooms in London, and now I get to open my eyes and look at 65,000 Canadians sing the song. Here we go. That was the last song that I wrote for Subtract, which is the last album in the Mathematics series. I want to play you the last song that I wrote for Plus, which is the first album in the Mathematics series. I wrote this song in January 2011, and it goes like this. See this big pylon here? This splits BC Place right down the middle, and everyone on this side, you were in the lower harmony, and everyone on this side, you were in the higher harmony. Lower harmony, higher harmony. Whatever I give you to sing, do not stop singing. You sing it as loud as you can for as long as you can, but do not stop singing. Lower harmony, say yeah! Higher harmony, say yeah! Now what I failed to mention is this is a competition. And you gotta be louder than them, and you gotta be louder than them, but at the moment, they sound louder than you. You wanna give that one more go? Say yeah! Say yeah! Repeat after me. Do not stop singing. Just repeat after me. Sing it loud. Here we go. Here we go. Just sing whoa. Alicia is joining us for this song, but before we start the song, I want to hear what 65,000 Canadians sound like saying, "Hi, Alicia!" There we go. Let's get this one on. At this point are the songs that your grandmother knows. And Vancouver, if you don't know the words to this next song, you are at the wrong concert. We go next. Between Vancouver and Toronto, and I mention them, and I don't hear the animosity. We played in Toronto 2 months ago, and Toronto is a loud crowd. It's a loud crowd, and they're the east coast of Canada. We are now on the west coast of Canada. Are you a better crowd than Toronto? Are you better? There is one way to find out. And the way that we find out is the volume that you can reach. If you can be louder than Toronto, then you can take the crowd of the loudest crowd in Canada. Here we go, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, scream! Seattle was a very, very, very loud crowd, and that's America. Can you be louder than Seattle? 3, 2, 1, scream! When I asked the people that ran the building before this, I said, what's going to rile them up the most, Toronto or Seattle? And they were like, we don't know. But now I know. So here we go, we're going to take that volume you just screamed at, you are now going to scream the chorus of Thinking Out Loud. I don't need it to be in tune, I will sing in tune, you scream loudly. You've got to be louder than Seattle, you've got to be louder than Toronto. Here we go, sing it. Baby now, scream it out! You can be louder than that, come on, come on! One thing that I've realised through doing music is that I have no hobbies. Music was my hobby, and then music became my job, but just because it's my job, it doesn't make it not my hobby. So when I'm not doing music, I'm doing music. When I'm on stage, and if I'm not on stage, I'm in the studio, or when I'm not in the studio, I'm on stage. I'm constantly making music, and I just love it. It's the only thing that I like doing, and therefore I do it every day. But writing songs, when you're writing songs for your own album, you tend to second guess yourself a lot. And sometimes it takes the fun out of it. Because you write a song and you go, is it good? I don't know if it's good, I just don't know. And so what I started doing in my time off is just writing songs for the sake of it. You know, I would just go in the studio and I would write songs with whoever. I'd write songs by myself, I'd write songs with different producers, different dance artists, Afrobeat artists, rappers, like I would just make music. And sometimes I would write songs, and those songs would then go on to be sung by other people. I want to play you a song that I wrote in 2015, and it went on to be sung by a Canadian and become a very big hit. But this is a song that I wrote in the back of a tour bus on the Multiply tour. I didn't expect it to become as big as it did, but it did. It goes like this. All the times that you ran. Vancouver, people have travelled for the gig today. People have flown in, people have taken trains, people have driven miles and miles and miles, booked hotels, got babysitters, all of that. And I just want to say, I do not take this for granted. Every time that I get up on this stage, genuinely, I'm surprised at how many people turn up to these gigs. My dreams when I was younger, I didn't dream of playing stadiums. I dreamt of playing theatres. It's being at a point where you can play stadiums. This is just ridiculous. You know, like a singer-songwriter with an acoustic guitar and a loop pedal shouldn't play venues like this. So when I look out into the crowd, I'm still like genuinely shocked and humbled. And I just want to say I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your bank holiday weekend. And thank you so much for giving me your Saturday night.